Have you ever faced a harsh comment that caught you off guard? Maybe it was an unwarranted critique or a passive-aggressive remark meant to undermine you. No matter how composed we are, criticism and insults can sting. But how we respond makes all the difference. An elegant woman knows that dignity is her greatest strength. And mastering the art of handling negativity with grace sets her apart. In today's video, we'll explore 5 ways to respond to criticism and insults with elegance so that you can stay poised, protect your confidence, and command respect in any situation. If you love timeless poise and personal growth, be sure to like this video and subscribe to join our community of elegant, empowered women. Let's begin. Tip number 1, stay calm and composed. Well, the first and most powerful way to respond to criticism is to remain calm and unshaken. When someone insults or criticizes you, their goal, whether intentional or not, is often to provoke a reaction. The moment you let yourself become visibly upset or defensive, you give them control over the situation. Instead of letting their words dictate your emotions, remind yourself that elegance is about self-mastery. A poised demeanor not only preserves your dignity, but also subtly signals to others that their negativity has no power over you. When you refuse to engage in an emotional battle, you maintain control over the narrative. Instead of reacting instantly, take a deep breath, straighten your posture, and pause before responding. This brief silence serves 2 purposes. It allows you to collect your thoughts and also projects confidence. Those who are quick to anger or get flustered often appear uncertain or easily influenced, whereas those who take their time before speaking exude quiet authority. This simple pause prevents you from saying something in the heat of the moment that you might later regret. If needed, you can use this moment of reflection as an opportunity to gracefully change the subject or disengage entirely. If a comment feels unfair or unkind, shift your mindset to protect your peace. Remind yourself, how I respond says more about me than their words say about me. This single thought can be incredibly empowering. When you choose not to react emotionally, you disarm negativity effortlessly, not by fighting back, but by refusing to let it affect you. Carry yourself with an air of quiet confidence, knowing that you do not need to prove yourself to anyone. Over time, people will learn that their negativity does not faze you, and more often than not, they will lose interest in trying to provoke you. Tip number 2, respond with poise, not emotion. An elegant woman understands the power of her words, knowing that how she responds carries far more weight than the criticism itself. Reacting impulsively, whether with anger, defensiveness, or sarcasm, often leads to regret and can escalate a situation unnecessarily. Instead, she chooses her words carefully, ensuring they reflect her confidence and self-respect. When faced with criticism, your goal is not to win an argument, but to preserve your dignity while setting the tone for how others should treat you. Responding with grace and thoughtfulness allows you to take control of the interaction rather than being led by emotion. If the criticism is constructive, acknowledge it without defensiveness. A simple response like, "I appreciate your perspective, I'll consider that," shows emotional maturity and openness while maintaining your composure. This approach prevents unnecessary conflict while allowing you to decide, on your own terms, whether the feedback is useful. On the other hand, if the comment is deliberately rude or meant to provoke, responding neutrally but firmly sets boundaries without engaging in negativity. Phrases like, "That's an interesting opinion, thanks for sharing," or "I'm confident in my choices," effectively shut down the conversation while keeping you in control. The key? Control the conversation with grace. When you refuse to engage in negativity, you send a clear message. You are above unnecessary drama. People who thrive on criticism and conflict often seek reactions. When they don't get one, they lose interest. By choosing poise over provocation, you protect your energy and reinforce your inner strength. Over time, this ability to remain composed will earn you respect and admiration, proving that true elegance isn't just about appearance, it's about how you carry yourself in every situation. Tip number 3, use wit and grace to diffuse negativity. Sometimes, a little graceful wit can completely shift the energy of an interaction. Instead of taking every insult seriously, an elegant woman knows when to laugh it off and move forward. A well-placed touch of humor can disarm negativity without resorting to rudeness or defensiveness. It sends a clear message. you are in control of your emotions and unbothered by unnecessary criticism. For example, if someone says, "You're too sensitive," instead of defending yourself, you might respond with a warm smile and say, "Perhaps, but I consider it a strength." Or if someone criticizes your choices, "I wouldn't have worn that if I were you." A confident and lighthearted reply could be, "Good thing I'm not you then." A touch of humor and composure lets the other person know that their words don't affect you, while keeping the conversation lighthearted yet assertive. This approach also helps maintain a positive atmosphere, preventing unnecessary tension. However, there are moments when silence is the most powerful response. A well-timed pause, a composed look, and walking away with confidence often speak louder than words. Not every comment requires a reaction, and not every critic deserves your attention. When you choose to rise above pettiness, you show that your energy is reserved for things that truly matter. An elegant woman knows that true confidence is not in proving a point. It's in knowing when to disengage with dignity. Tip number 4, set boundaries with dignity. While poise and wit are powerful tools, an elegant woman also knows when to set clear boundaries. Not every comment deserves a response, but when someone consistently disrespects you, undermines your confidence, or oversteps personal limits, it's time to stand firm. Boundaries are a form of self-respect. They communicate to others what you will and will not tolerate. Without them, people may feel entitled to criticize, manipulate, or take advantage of your grace and kindness. The key is to set these boundaries calmly, firmly, and without guilt. Instead of reacting emotionally, take a direct yet refined approach. If someone makes an inappropriate remark or crosses a line, responding with composure ensures that your message is clear without escalating tension. Phrases like, "I don't find that comment helpful," or "I prefer not to engage in negativity," allows you to stand your ground without hostility or defensiveness. This method prevents unnecessary arguments while subtly signaling that you are not easily swayed by negativity. When you consistently uphold your boundaries, people naturally adjust their behavior, learning to treat you with the respect you command. And remember, you don't owe anyone an explanation for walking away from toxic conversations. True confidence is knowing when to disengage gracefully. When you refuse to entertain negativity, you protect your energy and maintain your dignity. Walking away is not a sign of weakness, that you value your peace over unnecessary conflict. The more you practice setting boundaries with poise, the more effortless it becomes, reinforcing the elegance of your presence in any environment. Tip number 5, learn, let go, and elevate. Listen, not all criticism is bad, and an elegant woman understands the difference between constructive feedback and baseless negativity. Criticism, when given with good intentions, can be a valuable tool for growth, offering insights that help refine our skills, perspectives, or behavior. So, instead of reacting defensively, take a moment to ask yourself, is there something valuable I can take from this? If the feedback is valid, use it as an opportunity to improve. Elegance isn't about perfection. It's about having the wisdom and humility to embrace growth while responding with grace. However, not all criticism is worth your attention. Some remarks are rooted in jealousy, insecurity, or the desire to provoke a reaction. When faced with petty, unfair, or insulting remarks, the best response is to simply let them go. Holding on to negativity doesn't hurt the person who delivered it. It only weighs you down. The key is to discern whether a comment is meant to help or harm. If it's meant to tear you down, rather than build you up, it has no place in your mind or heart. By refusing to internalize negativity, you protect your peace and maintain your confidence. The next time someone's words try to bring you down, pause and ask yourself, is this worth my energy? If the answer is no, simply smile, move on, and keep rising. The most powerful response to negativity is to thrive despite it. When you continue growing, succeeding, and carrying yourself with dignity, you prove that your worth isn't defined by the opinions of others. It is defined by your actions, your mindset, and how you choose to elevate above negativity. There you have it, 5 ways to respond to criticism and insults with elegance. Whether it's through calm composure, thoughtful words, light humor, or firm boundaries, you now have the tools to handle negativity with grace. Which of these strategies resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear how you personally navigate criticism. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more timeless wisdom on elegance and personal growth. And if you'd like to refine your confidence even further, check out my video on what an elegant lady should pack for a trip. You won't want to miss it. See you there.